It's Monday morning and I would kill for a chance to drive. Get so far away from here.
What's up, guys? This is bubblyfumbers here with another Pokemon Black and White battle for you. So this is again against my friend Ryan. If you saw my first video, we had that battle, and his team was made a little hastily. So I gave him a chance to fully make a team and, kind of work on it. So he got a new team here, and I actually fixed my team a little bit too. So he's going to lead off with his favorite Arcanine. I'm going to lead off with my Donphan. And he's going to get the Intimidate, which really sucks because an Earthquake would be great against this thing. And he's just going to go ahead for the Flare Blitz. But I've got max HP, max defense, and a boosted defense nature. So I'm going to actually take that pretty well. Actually really well. So I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rocks. No gimmicks here. Just going to get those up in the beginning just so I can, get a lot of damage on all his pokes when he switches in. So he shows he's got the lefties. I've got the lefties too. And so I'm going to take Donphan out because I want him to be later because he's also my rapid spinner. And I'm going to send out my Cresselia. And this guy is just absolutely a monster new you. He has so much HP and defenses. So he's going to go for another Flare Blitz. And I kind of wanted to see how much this did, and it doesn't do a whole lot. Like 140, but I've got 444 HP, so who really cares? So he knows he can't do anything, so he's going to go back out, and he's going to go into his Aeroga, which is his, that's right, it's his Aerodactyl. So I got pretty good stones damage, and I was just going to Thunder Wave his Arcanine regardless just to cripple it, but this works great too. So he's going to have his Aerodactyl is now paralyzed, so that cripples that a ton. Now it's pretty much useless. So I'm going to take this opportunity to set up screen. So pretty much what my Cresselia does is he uses Reflect, and he's got Light Screen, and he's got Thunder Wave, and thank God I got a pair of hacks there. And he's also got Lunar Dance, so if he's done and I feel like he's done his job, I can just Lunar Dance out and fully heal something. So unfortunately, Taunt would really put me in a lot of trouble, but that's okay. So I got a lot of things. He Whirlwinds me. I actually get Yanmega, which is actually pretty good since Yanmega's got the hidden power Ice. So I'm going to go ahead. I wasn't exactly sure if I could kill him, but thanks to the Rock's damage, I'm pretty sure I do. Yep. Because Aerodactyl is pretty fragile. But I take him out pretty quick. I'm going to get my speed boost right here. So Yanmega is my special sweeper. And with the speed boost, if I get a few turns, he's actually gets pretty good. So he's going to send out Arcanine, and she's going to take good stone damage. His team's actually pretty weak to stones. He's going to get the Intimidate, but I really don't care because it's a Yanmega, and I'm a special attacker. So I'm going to pull Yanmega back, save him for later, and go out into Kingdra because I'm predicting the Flare Blitz, and Kingdra's going to take that amazingly. But he actually goes for the Morning Sun. I didn't see that. And he's going to get his health back to him. So that's not too bad for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and Dragon Dance up here. He's going to withdraw his Arcanine because he knows there's really nothing he can do against my Kingdra. Now my Kingdra is a bulky Kingdra, and he Dragon Dances and then rests off the damage, Chesto Resto. So I'm going to Dragon Dance. He sends out his Uxie, and I've seen his Uxie before, and I know it's a Screener and a Stealth Rocker. So I know he's going to start setting up screens, so I got to attack now. So I go ahead and go for the Waterfall, just for some pretty good stab, and it does a pretty good amount of damage. Uxie is very bulky, so he's going to go ahead and go for the Reflect. And I'm going to Dragon Dance again because I know he just reflected. I need to be able to do damage, so I'm going to need to get that up. And the worst thing he can do is set up rocks or a light screen, so that's not going to affect me too bad. So he's going to go for set up his Stealth Rocks, but that's okay because I got Donphan, who's my rapid spinner. He can take those out pretty easily. And I'm going to go for the Outrage because I think it can do more damage. Yeah, it has more base power. So I'm going to go into Outrage, and he just barely lives, and then he Mementos me. And that sucks. And I need to check here. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Memento is either -2 or -3 to both my attacks. Although I feel like it's more. I'm not 100% sure. So regardless, I probably could have just stayed in here with Kingdra, but I felt like he couldn't do much damage. So he sends out his Mew. And I'm blocked into Outrage, so I'm just going to go ahead and Outrage again. And I think that's why I switched out, is that didn't do very much damage, and now I'm confused out of Fatigue. And he's going to go ahead and get the Rock Polish off. And his Mew's basic passer, so he's got Rock Polish, Baton Pass, and Nasty Plot. So I'm going to take Kingdra back, because he can't do much, and I'm going to send out my own Mew, hoping that maybe he's going to go for like a nasty plot, and I can taunt him because I do have taunt on this Mew. He's also a passer. So he's going to go for the nasty plot, but that's just the move on my switch in. So there's really nothing I can do there. And his special attack's getting high. And then he uses taunt on me, and I'm like, no, I just basically gave him free time to set up. So that's no good. So I'm going to take my Mew back out, save him for later. I'm going to send out Yanmega because Yanmega does get the stab bug buzz against him. But he's got the stealth rocks, and that hurts a lot. So he's got nasty plot again. So he's at +4 special attack and +2 speed, which really sucks because I know he's just going to baton pass pretty soon. And he's going to baton pass because he's faster than me with the rock polish. And he's going to go into his Suicune. Now this sucks because I know this is a bulky Suicune, so this thing has defenses up the ass. And now he's got +4 attack and +2 speed. And this thing is just an absolute monster. So I'm going to go for the Bug Buzz just as much as I can. He still has Reflect and Light Screen up, and I actually do a pretty good amount of damage. Yanmega's kind of a beast. So I get the speed boost, and I'm not sure if I'm faster. So I'm just going to go ahead and protect so I can get one more speed boost, and he goes for the Ice Beam, which he probably should have seen the protect coming, but I'm not exactly sure he has any moves that aren't attacking since he knows my Yanmega pretty well. But I'm just going to go for another Bug Buzz, just do as much damage as I can. So now I'm faster. And he just lives, and I'm pissed. And don't even know what to say. So Yanmega's dead. He gets a critical hit, of course, but I don't think it really mattered that much. So Yanmega dies. I'm like, okay, Donphan. Donphan's got Icicle Shard. So I'm thinking, or Ice Shard, excuse me. Maybe he's got like no health left. So I'm going to go with the Ice Shard. And I get priority, thank God. And he lives it. He later told me after that battle that he lived with 4 health. 4 health. So I was screaming at him at that moment, but that's okay because now he's super low health. And he gets another crit, of course, which I don't think it really mattered because Donphan doesn't have the best special defense. But still, he's getting crits left and right. I'm not getting anything. So I'm sending out Cresselia because Cresselia's nice and bulky. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to Thunder Wave this thing, and then the next thing that comes out, we'll be able to kill it. So he goes for the Surf, but I'm like, man, whatever, I can take that. Cresselia is absolute beast. Survive with 10 health. That was a close one. So I Thunder Wave, and this is quite possibly the worst thing that's ever happened to me. So I get the Paralyze, and then what? Item? It has a Cherry Berry. A freaking Cherry Berry. Like, I don't even know what the situation could have been that he would have thought of that, but literally the berry's designed to take away paralysis. And right now I am just absolutely pissed. So I'm sending out Kingdra because Kingdra can hopefully... He can take that Surf, or he's not going to use the Surf. He's probably going to use an Ice Beam. I still take that neutrally. So I'm sending out Kingdra. Kingdra's bulky, thank God. He's going to live with 26 health left. I'm just going to go for the Outrage just to be sure because last time I thought I could take him out with a non-stab attack or a normal effective attack. It didn't work. So he sends out his Arcanine, and it's going to take some nice Stealth Rocks damage. And he gets the Intimidate off, which kind of sucks for my Kingdra. So I'm going to keep Kingdra in just as death fodder because I know he's going to extreme speed. It's pretty much well known that most Arcanines have extreme speed. So Kingdra goes down, and he gets his lefties back. And now that I've taken out his Beast Suicune, I don't have very many pokes left, though. So I'm going to send out Mew. Mew's going to take a little bit of damage. So he's going to go ahead and go for the Flare Blitz because he knows what's going to happen. Both our Mews are both passers. And I'm not going to pass as much as he set up 2 nasty plots before he switched, but I see how much this Flare Blitz does, and I don't like that. So I'm going to go ahead and Rock Polish so I can get my speed up. So now I'm officially faster than his Arcanine, and I don't really know why he didn't go for an extreme speed here, but I guess he was expecting me to keep passing. So I'm going to go for the Baton Pass to switch into my favorite poke, Aggron. So now it's one of my favorites versus his favorite. And Aggron's a beast. Usually what I do with him is he's got a Rock Head and a Focus Sash. So I can set up a Rock Polish, and then he can outspeed most things. But I use Mew to set my Rock Polish, which is kind of my backup, which I planned for an emergency, and this is an emergency. He's going to go ahead and fair blitz whatever came in. And he gets the crit. And I'm like, oh no. Agron's at 24. I'm freaking out here. So I'm a little scared. So he's going to go for the extreme speed. I'm like, oh god, game over. My Mew can't really hurt anything. And I survive with 11 health. I'm like, oh, this is the closest game ever. So I'm going to go ahead and just go for the Aqua Tail. Aggron's a beast, has huge attack. And it's going to go ahead and he's going to take out that Arcanine. So at this moment, I am shaking with adrenaline because this is quite possibly the most exciting Pokemon battle I've ever had, which isn't much to say. But it still came down way too close. I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Ice Punch on his Mew. And I thought that was going to do a lot more damage, but it didn't. I'm a little scared. So he's setting up Rock Polish. And I can't remember if he has something left. So he's going to go ahead and Baton Pass. And this has really scared me. So he Baton Pass out to his Soul Sister, which is an Absol. And I'm just going to head smash whatever comes in. And luckily it hits. If I would have missed, I would have raged everywhere and just been really pissed. But luckily I get the hit with the head smash. It's going to go ahead and take out his Absol. And all he has left now is his Mew, which is already at low health. And I'm just going to go ahead and Ice Punch it because I know it's going to do enough damage. And that is the game. Way too close. Good game, Ryan. So that's my battle. Aggron really pulled through for me at the end. Glad I had him. So if you have any tips or any suggestions, just let me know. Thanks, guys.